Hi everyone and welcome to this video that will show you how the design of a program works in HexFit. First of all, you have to know that a program can contain multiple sessions or workouts. Therefore, if you want to do an upper body session and a lower body session for a client, you can just create two different sessions inside the same program. When designing your program, you can see on the right-hand side the exercise bank that is there for you to use. To know how to find the exercises that you're looking for and customize them, you can just watch the video on this topic and the link is right below. Then you can just drag and drop the exercises in the order you want on the left-hand side. You can then go and set a prescription for your exercises. Then you can set the number of sets, the number of reps, the tempo, the recovery time, the weight that you want your client to lift. There's also a bunch of other settings that you can configure. Once an exercise is configured, you don't have to do the same manipulation over and over again. You can just clone attributes from one exercise to others. So that way, all exercises will have the same configuration. Then you can go and edit a specific exercise that you want to change the reps or the weight for, but still it will save you a lot of time by doing that. If you're starting from a template or you just want to replace an exercise that you no longer want in your program, you can just replace the exercise. Then you can select the new exercise on the right hand side that will actually replace the one that you've selected. And by confirming, you will see that the exercise is now changed, but the settings are still the same. If you want to create circuit type training, then you can just drag and drop the circuit box into your workout. From there, you can edit exercises. Once you're into your circuit, you can drag and drop the exercises that you want from the right hand side to the left hand side. Then you can configure the exercises that are inside your circuit. You will be able to set the duration that you want this specific exercise to be done, or the amount of reps that you want your client to do, and give any other information that you would like your client to know. Now that every exercises in your circuit are configured, you can go and set a prescription for the whole circuit. You can set the work time and the recovery time for each set or each round of the circuit. You can also configure the amount of set that you want your client to do for this circuit. By creating a circuit as we just did, the client would have to do exercise 1A, 1B, and 1C for 30 seconds each without any breaks in between. At the end of those three exercises, they would take a 30-second break. Then they would have to do this whole segment 3 different times. If you're building more complex circuit than that, feel free to use the help button at the top right to reach out to an expert that will be able to help you creating the circuit as you want it to be. You can also set cardio type exercises such as running or even cycling. When you go and set a prescription for those type of exercises, you can set the number of phases, the duration for each one of those. You can also set a recovery time or even add one of all of the options that we have, like the target heart rate, the speed that you want them to go at, the distance you want them to run. So all of those settings can be configured for a cardio type exercise. Then you can go and set intervals. So if you're into that type of thing, you can set really complex or more simple intervals for your clients. You could also change the display of the program that you're creating. If you want to work on 1, 2, or 3 columns, you can change that at the top right of your screen. Now that you have completed one session, you can go and click a new session for this program. When you add a new session, you will be able to start from scratch or clone another session that comes from a program that you did in the past. It could also be the program that you are in right now or a template that you've done previously.